Hi guys, it is a Starseed Mentality back at you again with another video. And in this video, we are concluding our planets video, okay, for the Astro 101 playlist. And before we get into the planets and organs, I do have to talk to you all about planetary rulership. You guys know that every time I do a moon message breakdown, I'm always talking about the zodiac sign and the house and the planet that they rule over energetically. And so with that being said, you have Mars for Aries and Scorpio. You have Venus for Taurus and Libra. You have Mercury for Gemini and Virgo. You have the moon for Cancer, the sun for Leo, Pluto for Scorpio, Jupiter for Sagittarius, Saturn for Capricorn, Uranus for Aquarius, and then last but not least, Neptune ruling over Pisces, okay? And so this is a gateway to understanding the zodiac energies. Once you understand the quality planet and even the organ that they rule over. But as we stated in the previous video, each zodiac sign rules over an organ, and so does each planet have its own organ that it rules over, which also plays into the horoscope energy, okay? So whichever sign that planet is in, those organs are going to have an impact energetically over what's going on in your natal chart, birth chart, whatever the case may be, okay? I think something that's also important to acknowledge is that, again, as we said in the previous video, without these planets, we wouldn't have certain characteristics as human beings. And so you can also look at these planets as if, without these planets, we wouldn't even have these organs for biological function as human beings, okay? We wouldn't even have an astral or spiritual cord and connection. And so as you can see here in the image, the sun rules over the heart, back, and the spinal column, okay? It is also connected to what is that, the thymus. All right, I don't know what the thymus is, okay? But traditionally the sun rules over Leo, which if you watch the previous video, Leo's is like the heart of the lion, so it rules over the heart chakra, okay? Next we have the moon. The moon is connected to breast and the food system, including the esophagus, stomach, liver, and the gallbladder. All right, the pancreas and intestines, okay? The Mars is connected to the muscular system and above and our sex glands, ovaries, testicles, and things of that nature. All right, Mercury is associated with the respiratory system, the brain, and the nervous system. So if you guys don't know, Mercury rules over the mind. So this is why, biologically, Mercury is tied to the brain, okay? Venus, traditionally is connected to the throat, kidneys, and the lumbar region. Now it's connected to the parathyroids, and it to control calcium levels in body fluids. So Venus, of course, rules over femininity. It rules over liquids and things of that nature, right? Since water ties to femininity, okay? And also speech, sound, music. We already talked about this in a previous video. So even the sound cords of your throat, right? Next we have Jupiter. Jupiter links to the body's largest gland, the liver, and its purifying function. It also connects to the pituitary gland, the master gland that regulates your reproduction, okay, and physical growth, okay? Obviously, we know Jupiter rules over expansion, so that is why that function has its function over the body, okay? So it rules over growth and things of that nature. Next, we have Uranus. Uranus connects to the circulatory system, the pineal body area of the brain, which is important for animals, but is disputed in significance to humans. It is sometimes spoken of as the third eye. Okay, so Uranus in this case rules over that, right? It rules over innovation, new ideas, downloads, and things of that nature. Pluto is linked with Mars and the groans. It is also connected to the formation of cells and the reproduction function. So if you guys don't know, Pluto rules over death and rebirth, right? We talked about this. And so when skin dies off, this is why your skin is able to form back, right, and heal itself. Basically, this is why the skin is able to do that, right? Neptune connects to the nervous system, and the limulus, which plays a vital role in the sensory organs. Okay, and then we have Saturn. Let me move myself. Then we have Saturn is most known for its connection to the bones, which is also associated with the gallbladder, spleen, skin, and teeth. Okay, so Saturn, similar to Mars, rules over your muscles. Okay, and so that concludes this video with planets and organs. I thought it would also be cool to talk about this. Toward the end of this series, you're going to see what I mean as far as how all these energies come together, as far as giving you more information on how the zodiac energies rule. Okay, because keep in mind, we have not talked about the 12 horoscope animals yet, or symbols yet, have we? So that's going to be the very last video that I do, where I put it all together, everything, all these basic 101 building blocks of astronomy and how to astrology and how to understand all this information, okay, before we get into deeper, more complex topics. Okay, and with that being said, if you're on my YouTube family, please like, share, and subscribe to the video, okay, to stay updated on my content. And with that being said, I love y'all. Patah. Peace.